Good morning, children. Today we are going to see 5th chapter coordinate geometry, exercise 5.2, 9th sum. Show that the given points form a right angle triangle and check whether they satisfies Pythagoras theorem. Okay, here the 3 points are given. Okay, so first you show that the given 3 points form a right angle triangle. Okay, then you have to check by Pythagoras theorem, satisfy or not. Okay, now we see. So if ABC, how do you prove that the ABC is a right angle triangle? If any one pair of adjacent sides are in perpendicular, means that is right angle triangle. Okay, that means the one of the angle is right angle, that is called a right angle triangle. Okay, so here we are going to prove the two adjacent sides are perpendicular. Okay. Now, so if the adjacent sides are perpendicular, we are going to prove means first you have to find out the slope of that sides. Okay. Now first slope of AB. First you have to find out the slope of AB. See, it's a ABC triangle. Okay, you consider like this. If which one comes a right angle, we see. Okay. Slope of AB is equal to, you know that formula, the slope formula is y2 minus y1 by x2 minus x1. Okay, here you consider x1, y1, x2, y2. Okay, so y2 minus 3 minus of minus plus 4. Okay, by then x2 is 2 minus 1. x1 is minus 1. Okay, here 1 by 1. So this is equal to 1. Okay, now see the slope of BC. Slope of BC is equal to the same formula. Here also we apply. So here we take a B is x1, y1 and C is x2, y2. Okay, now what is y2? Minus 7 minus y1 is minus 3. So minus of minus plus 3. Okay, by so x2 is 4. x2 4 minus 2. Okay, so this gives, see here, minus 4 by 2. Minus 4 by 2. Okay, so you cancel with the second table here 2. Okay, so minus 2. So slope of see now AB, BC found. Now find out the AC slope. Okay, slope of AC. Okay, see that the point A is you consider x1, y1. The point C is you consider x2, y2. So minus 7, the y1 is minus 4. Minus of minus plus 4. Okay, by see x2 is 4. 4 minus 1. Okay, here minus 3 by 3. So cancel this 3, we get minus 1. Okay, now compare these two slopes. See, AB, slope of AB and slope of AC are both are negative reciprocals. Or otherwise, you know that if the two line segments are perpendicular means we have to prove that M1 is equal to M1 multiple M2 is equal to minus 1, isn't it? So you consider the slope is M1. Okay, see this is M1, here M2. Okay, now write down this M1. What is the condition for perpendicular? M1 multiple M2 is equal to minus 1. So M1 is 1 multiple minus 1. This gives what? Minus 1. Okay, so minus 1 is equal to minus 1. So here this AC and BC are perpendicular to each other. So this form a right angle triangle. ABC, now see this is a right angle triangle because AB and AC are perpendicular to each other. Okay, so now what do you say that now? Therefore ABC is a right angle triangle. Okay, right angle triangle. Okay, now the second one, check whether they satisfies the Pythagoras theorem. or not? Okay. So what is the Pythagoras theorem? By Pythagoras theorem, you know that Pythagoras theorem, the square of the hypotenuse is equal to sum of the squares of the other two sides. Okay. So see, this triangle is a right angle triangle. Which is the hypotenuse side? The BC is the hypotenuse. So opposite of right angle. Opposite of right angle side is called the hypotenuse. Okay. So the square of the hypotenuse is equal to sum of the squares of the other two sides. Sum of the squares of the other two sides. Okay. That means BC square of the hypotenuse, that is equal to sum of the squares of the other two sides. Which are the other two sides? AB square plus AC square. This is the Pythagoras theorem. Now you have to check, is it satisfied or not? Okay. Okay. Now what is BC? See BC. See take this BC point. You know already the the length of the line. The formula is square root of x1 minus x2 the whole square plus y1 minus y2 the whole square. Okay. So here you apply that formula, square root of x1 minus x2 the whole square plus y1 minus y2 the whole square. Okay. Here BC the whole square. So you have to put the square. Okay. Then here also we apply the same formula. Okay. So directly now you write BC square. Here what is x1? See now. Take the points. BC, B point you consider, B point is x1, y1, 2, minus 3. Then C point is 4, minus 7. Okay, so this is x1, y1, this is x2, y2. Okay, so now apply here BC square. You use this formula. Here apply that. So the square root of, see, square root of, so x1 is 2, the x2 is 4. So 2 minus 4 the whole square plus of, what is y1? Minus 3 minus of minus plus 7 the whole square. Understood, children? Now the distance formula is square root of x1 minus x2 the whole square plus y2 minus y1 the whole square, isn't it? So here the whole square is there. So we put the whole square. That is equal to, what is AB square? That the same formula we apply here, but the points are A and B. Points are A and B. Okay. Now we take what is A point? A point is here. A point 1, minus 4. Okay. You consider now this is x1, y1, and B point is x2, y2. Okay. So here 1 minus x1 minus x2, no, 1 minus 2 the whole square plus, so what is y1? Minus 4. What is y2? See, y2 is minus 3. So minus of minus plus 3 the whole square. Okay. Okay. So now whole square plus the square root of, here AC square. Now you consider A is x1, y1 and C is x2, y2. Now take these 2 points. Okay. So now x1 minus x2 the whole square, isn't it? So 1 minus 4 the whole square plus, then what is y1? Minus 4. Minus 4 minus of minus is plus. So plus 7 the whole square. Understand, children? Okay. So now here put the square because here AC square. Okay. Okay. Now find out this square. Here you cancel the square root, square cancel, square root, square cancel, square root, square cancel. Okay. Now what comes here? 2 minus 4 the whole square. See, 2 minus 4 means that is minus 2. Minus 2 the whole square is 4. Yes. 4. Okay. Plus. See here. Minus 3 plus 7, that is 4. Okay, 4 the whole square means 16. This is equal to, see here, 1 minus 2 means minus 1. Minus 1 the whole square, 1. Okay, then plus, here 1 minus 4. Okay, 1 minute, sorry. Here 1 minus 2. the whole square. Minus 1 the whole square is 1. Okay. Then see here, minus 4 plus 3. There also minus 1, minus 4 plus 3 means minus 1. Minus 1 the whole square is plus 1. Okay. This. The next is, let's see, 1 minus 4 the whole square means minus 3 the whole square. Minus 3 the whole square means 3 3s are 9. Okay. So 9. Plus, see here, minus 4 plus 7. So what comes here? Here also 3. 3 the whole square is 9. Okay. Now add this all, 20. Here 2 plus 9, 9 plus 9 is 18. So 20 is equal to 20. Okay. So LHS equal to RHS. Okay. So here, we satisfy the Pythagoras theorem. Okay. Understand, children? Good. Now we see that 10th one. Show that the given points form a parallelogram. So you have to show the given 4 points form a parallelogram. Okay. So what is the properties for parallelogram? The opposite sides are parallel. Okay. And the diagonals bisect each other. The diagonals are bisect each other. Okay. Now first you draw the diagram. So this is a parallelogram. What is the properties for parallelogram? The opposite sides are parallel. Okay? Okay. So now you are going to say AB is parallel to DC and also BC is parallel to AD. If you prove that, then we say that ABCD form a parallelogram. Understand, children? Good. Now, so if these two are parallel, if you are going to say these two are parallel means, first you have to find out the slope of AB and DC. Okay? Okay. So first find out the slope of AB. See what is the A point here? This is x1, y1, x2, y2. Okay? Okay. Now you know that formula y2 minus y1 by x2 minus x1. Okay? Now which is the y2 minus 4. y1 is 3.5. Am I correct, children? Minus 3.5. Okay. x2 10 and x1 is 2.5. Okay. Now see here, minus 4 minus 3.5 means minus 7.5. 10 minus 2.5 also 7.5. So you cancel this 7.5, 7.5, we get minus 1. Okay. So you consider this equation number 1. Okay, next slope of, now find out the slope of DC, because now we are going to prove these two are parallel, isn't it? The slopes are equal means the line segments are parallel. Okay, so find out the slope of DC. Okay, what is the formula? The same formula. Here you take a D point. Where is the D point? Now write here itself. Okay, the D point is minus 5 comma 5. And C point is 2.5 comma minus 2.5. You consider this is x1, y1. This is x2, y2. Now apply that. y2 is minus 2.5. Then y1 is minus 5. Okay. So here minus, so minus 5. Okay. Then x2, where is x2? This is x2. 2.5 minus of minus plus 5. So this is equal to, so here minus 7.5 by 7.5. So cancel 7.5, 7.5, we get minus 1. So this is equation number 2. Now you compare these two equations, both answers are, both slopes are equal. Okay. So what is that? Slope of AB is equal to slope of DC. See, AB and DC are opposite sides, isn't it? So, if our slopes are equal means that two are parallel. Okay. Therefore, AB is parallel to DC. Okay. You consider this a first result. Okay. Okay. Now, you are going to prove BC, the slope of BC is equal to slope of AD. Okay. So, find out the slope of BC. Okay. Now you take up BC points. B 10 comma minus 4. C point is 2.5 comma minus 2.5. Consider this x1, y1, x2, y2. Okay? Okay, you know already the formula. The slope formula is y2 minus y1 by x2 minus x1. So you apply that. Y2 is minus 2.5. Y1 is minus 4. So minus of minus is plus 4. Okay? By, then x2 is 2.5 minus 10. Okay, x1 is 10. So minus 10. See here. So 1.5. 4 minus 2.5 is 1.5. Then here 2.5 minus 10 is the biggest number sign is minus. So minus 7.5. Okay. So now cancel with the 1.5. Here 5 1.5s are 7.5. So here 1, here 5. So the slope of BC is minus 1 by 5. You consider this equation number 3. Okay. Now find out the slope of AD. Okay. So what is the A point? A is 2.5 comma 3.5. Consider this x1, y1. Then D. D is see minus 5 comma 5. Okay. So the same formula here also we apply y2 minus y1 by x2 minus x1. So here x2, y2. So y2 5 minus 3.5 by minus 5 minus 2.5. Understand children? Yes. So here 5 minus 3.5 means that is 1.5. Here add this 2 because the same sign. So minus 7.5. Okay, cancel with the 1.5 table. So that is you know that 15 5s are 75, isn't it? So 1.5 5s are 7.5. So it's a 1 time here 5 times. Okay. So this slope is minus C here minus R. So minus 1 by 5. Give the equation number 4. Now you compare this equation 3 and 4. So compare this, we get the equal. Slope of BC is equal to slope of AD, isn't it? What is that? Therefore, slope of BC is equal to slope of AC. Okay. If two slopes are equal means definitely the two line segments are parallel. Okay. So you say now BC is parallel to, see what is that AD? BC is parallel to AD. Okay. So this is the second result. Now see from the result 1 and the result 2. See what is the result 1? AB is parallel to DC. What is the result 2? BC is parallel to AD. You know that already. The opposite sides are parallel means that is parallelogram. Okay. So here two opposite sides are parallel. So thus ABCD. Thus ABCD form a parallelogram. Understand children? Good. Now listen children, exercise 5.2, 11th sum. See now, 11th sum. If the points A of 2, 2, B of minus 2, minus 3, C of 1, minus 3 and D of X, Y form a parallelogram, then find the value of X and Y. These 4 points form a parallelogram. The question itself given form a parallelogram. Now you have to find out the X and Y value. See, the point D is X coordinate and Y coordinates are unknown. Okay, so that unknowns you have to find out. Okay, okay, good. Now you know that properties of parallelogram. The first property is opposite sides are parallel. Okay. The second property, the diagonals are bisect each other. Now we are going to take the second property, the diagonals are bisect each other. Okay. See, this is a parallelogram. Okay. So you consider this as A, B, C, D. Okay. So what is A point? That is 2, 2. B is minus 2, minus 3. Then C is 1, minus 3. D point is 6, y. These are two coordinates are unknown. So now what is the second property for the parallelogram? The diagonals are bisect each other. Here which are diagonals? AC and BD are diagonals. Okay. So these two diagonals are bisect each other. That means these two diagonals intersect at the midpoint. Okay. So midpoint of AC. This point is midpoint of AC and midpoint of DB also. Okay. So both the midpoints are equal, same. That means what? Both midpoints are same. Okay? Okay. Now we take that condition. Okay? So both midpoints are same means you have to take midpoint of AC is equal to midpoint of BD. Okay? Okay. So now what do you take the condition? Midpoint of AC is equal to midpoint of BD. Okay, BD. Why that midpoints are equal? Because these two diagonals are bisect each other. Bisect means divided into two equal halves. So divided into two equal halves means definitely that is the midpoint. Okay. So here two equal halves means definitely this is the midpoint. Okay. So that both the midpoints are same. Okay. So midpoint of AC is equal to midpoint of BD. We take this condition. Okay. So you know that formula, midpoint formula. That is x1 plus midpoint of x1 plus x2 by 2 comma y1 plus y2 by 2. This is the midpoint formula. Okay. Here we apply that formula. Okay. So here what is A point? So 2 comma 2. You consider this x1, y1. C is 1 comma minus 3. You consider this x2, y2. Okay. Now apply that formula. In formula x1 plus x2. 2 plus 1 by 2 comma. Okay. So then see here y1 plus y2 by 2. 2 minus 3. 2 minus 3 by 2. Okay. Okay. This is equal to. Now what is the midpoint of BD? You consider this as x1, y1. This is x2, y2. Okay. Okay. Now we see x1 plus x2 means x1, y1, so x2, y2. Okay. So x1 plus x2 means minus 2 plus x by 2. Okay. Then what is the next term? y1 plus y2. So y1 is minus 3 plus y by 2. Okay. Understand children? These two are equal. Now equate this. So equate the x and the x coordinate. Okay. So 2 plus 1 by 2 is equal to minus 2 plus x by 2. Here the 2 are common. So cancel this 2. Then see x is equal to here x. This minus 2 comes to left side means that becomes positive. So already 2 plus 1 is 3. Then this minus 2 comes to the left side means that is plus 2. So x is equal to 5. Okay. Good. Now equate the y coordinates. Okay. So here 2 minus 3 by 2. Here minus 3 plus y by 2. Okay. 2 minus 3 means minus 1. So here you cancel this 2. Minus 1 that is equal to minus 3 plus 5. Sorry, plus y. Okay. So y is equal to here already minus 1. This minus 3 move to the left side means that becomes positive. So plus 3. So y is equal to 3 minus 1 is 2. Okay. So what are that x and y value? X value is 5 and y value is 2. Understand children? Good. Now we see the 12th one. 12th one. Let A, B, C, D. That 4 points are given. A, B, C and D. Okay. Show that the ABCD is a trapezium. Okay. So these 4 points form a trapezium. You have to show given the 4 points form a trapezium. Okay. What is the property for a trapezium? Yes, one pair of opposite sides are parallel. Okay, that is the property of trapezium. Okay, so see, so you draw one parallel, first draw the quadrilateral line. Okay, then you have to say that quadrilateral is a trapezium. So for four sides closed figure we call that is a quadrilateral. Okay, so this quadrilateral, now you are going to say that is a trapezium. Going to prove that is a trapezium. Okay, okay. Now A, B, C, D. What are the A point? 3, minus 4. B is 9, minus 4. Then C is 5, minus 7. The D is 7, minus 7. Okay? Okay. Now find out the slope of AB, slope of BC, slope of DC and slope of AD. Okay? If any one pair of opposite sides are parallel means, that means the slopes are equal means, then we say that two sides, opposite sides are parallel. Understand children? Okay. So first you find out these two slopes. Okay, because these two are opposite sides, isn't it? Okay. So first find out the slope of AB. Okay. So here, so x1, y1, x2, y2. So you know already formula. What is the slope formula? y2 minus y1 by x2 minus x1. What is y2 there? Minus 4. y1 is minus 4. So minus of minus is plus 4 by. Then x2 is 9. 9 minus 3. Okay. So this gives 0 by 6. So 0 by 6 means 0. Okay. So 0 by anything? 0. Okay. Okay. Now see slope of, now find out the slope of DC. You can also say equation 1. Now find out the slope of DC. Okay. Here you consider this is x1, y1, x2, y2. Okay. Now what is y2? Minus 7. y1 is minus 7. So minus of minus plus 7 by x2 is 5. x1 is 7. So 5 minus 7. So minus 7 plus 7 is 0. 0 by minus 2. 0 by anything? 0. So this also 0. So this is equation number 2. Okay. Okay. Now we see the slope of. See here these two opposite sides are parallel because the slopes are equal. From 1 and 2. From 1 and 2 we get slope of AB is equal to slope of BC. Okay. Therefore, the AB is parallel to DC. The side AB is parallel to DC. Okay. This is the first result. Then we see that the slopes of BC and AD. Okay. So now find out the slope of BC. BC. Okay. See here x1, y1. Okay. Okay. Now see. So y2 is minus 7. Minus 7. Then y1 is minus 4. So minus of minus plus 4 by x2 is 5. 5 minus 9. Okay. So here minus 3 by minus 4. Am I correct? So minus minus cancel. This is equal to 3 by 4. So equation number 3. Okay. Now find out the slope of AD. AB. Here the A point is x1, y1. The D point you consider x2, y2. Okay. Now you know the formula. Slope formula y2 minus y1 by x2 minus x1. Substitute the values. y2 is minus 7. y1 is minus 4. So you consider minus of minus plus. So plus 4 by. Then x2 is 7 and x1 is 3. So minus 3. Okay. So here what comes? Minus 3 by 4. Okay. So this is equation number 4. Now see from equation 3 and 4. See here the slopes are not equal. isn't it? So slope of BC is not equal to slope of AD. Okay, so these two are what? Which two are? BC is not parallel to AD. This is the second result. Okay, now compare this first and second results. Here, one pair of opposite sides are parallel. Okay, which two opposite sides? AB and BC are parallel. Okay, if one pair of opposite sides are parallel means that is the trapezium. Understand, children? Okay, so therefore ABCD is a trapezium. Okay, good. We see, children, exercise 5.2, 13th question. A quadrilateral has vertices A, B, C and D. Show that the midpoints of its sides form a parallelogram. First, you draw a quadrilateral. So this is A, B, C, D. Okay, here the A point is -4, -2. B is 5, -1. C is 6, 5. And D is -7, 6. The midpoints of sides form a parallelogram. You have to prove the midpoints of sides of a quadrilateral form a parallelogram. Okay, so you consider the midpoint of AB is P, the midpoint of BC is Q, this is midpoint of DC is R, and midpoint of AD is S. Okay, now what we have to prove? PQRS is a parallelogram. Okay, now first you find out the PQRS points. Okay, so the P point, P is the midpoint of AB, isn't it? You know already the midpoint formula, x1 plus x2 by 2, y1 plus y2 by 2. Okay, here this is x1, y1, x2, y2. Okay, so -4 plus 5. Okay, -4 plus 5 by 2, -2 minus 1 by 2. This is the P point. Okay, so P of here 1 by 2, here -3 by 2. This is the P point. Okay, that is children. Okay, now we see that next is Q point. Here also the Q is the midpoint of BC. So the midpoint formula x1 plus x2 by 2. So what is the midpoint formula? Of x1 plus x2 by 2, y1 plus y2 by 2. So here we apply that same formula. Okay. So here BC means here you consider x1, y1, that is x2, y2. So 5 plus 6 by 2, -1 plus 5 by 2. Okay. So here 11. So Q of 11 by 2, 4 by 2. 4 by 2 means 2. Okay. Okay. Now what is the next term? R. R is the midpoint of DC. R is the midpoint of DC. So you consider D is x1, y1, C is x2, y2. Okay. So -7 plus 6 by 2, 6 plus 5 by 2. Okay. So here see -7 plus 6 means that's a -1. -1 by 2, so Q of -1 by 2, 11 by 2. Okay. Now find out the S point. S is the midpoint of AD. Okay. So what is x1? You consider as x1, y1, so x2, y2. Okay. So -4. So -7 by 2, -2 plus 6 by 2. This is equal to S of -11 by 2, here 4 by 2. The 4 by 2 is 2. So these are the PQRS points. Okay, midpoints. Now we have to prove these 4 points form a parallelogram. If the 4 points are form a parallelogram, is we have to prove the opposite sides are parallel. Okay, opposite sides are parallel. Okay. Now you take SP. See PQ and SR. Okay. the slope of PQ, that is equal to, see where is P and Q? This is P, this is a Q. Okay. So you consider this x1, y1, x2, y2. So you know the formula, slope formula, y2 minus y1 by x2 minus x1. Where is here y2? This is a 2. Okay, 2 minus of minus plus 3 by 2. By 2. Okay, y2 minus y1 by x2 minus x1. x2 is 11 by 2 minus 1 by 2. Okay. Now see, this is, here you do the cross multiply, 2 2s are 4, 4 plus 1 is 7, 4 plus 3 is 7, 7 by 2. Then here, see, so 11 minus 1 is a 10, 10 by 2, 2 cancels. So slope is 7 by 10. Okay. Now find out the slope of, what is the next term? Slope of SR. The opposite side is SR. Slope of SR. Slope of SR. Okay, so S point is, you consider S point is x1, y1 and R point is x2, y2. Okay, so y2 is 11 by 2 minus 2 by minus, see, SR, that's a minus 1 by 2 plus 11 by 2. Plus 11 by 2. Here, 2 2s are 4. 11 minus 4 is, see, here 11 minus 4 is 7. 7 by 2 by, here 10. 11 minus 1 is 10. 10 by 2. So there is a 10 by 2. This gives 7 by 10. Okay, this is equation number 1. This is equation number 2. Now compare these two. So we get slope of PQ is equal to slope of SR. So PQ is parallel to SR. This is the first result. Okay. Now you have to prove a slope of QR is equal to slope of PR. Okay. So now find out slope of QR. QR. Okay. See the QR points. QR. Okay. So here you take this is x2. This is x1, y1, this is x2, y2. Okay. So y2 is 11 by 2 minus 2 divided by my x2 is minus 1 by 2. Minus 1 by 2 minus 11 by 2. Understand, children? So here do the cross multiply. 2 2s are 4. 11 minus 4 is 11 minus 4 is 7. Okay. So 7 here. The minus 1 minus 11, that is a minus 12. Minus 12 by C, 7 by 2 by minus 12 by 2. Minus 12 by 2. This 2 cancel, so minus 7 by 12. Then slope of CQR is this one. So you consider this a 3. So now slope of PS. PS. This is the P point. This is the S point. Here you consider x1, y1. This is x2, y2. So y2 is 2. 2 minus of minus plus 3 by 2. Okay. Then by here x2 is minus 11 by 2. Then x1 is 1 by 2. So minus 1 by 2. Okay. So now see, do the cross multiply. 2 2s are 4. 4 plus 3 is 7 by 2 by here minus 11 minus 1 is minus 2, 12 by 2. This 2 cancel. So what is here? Minus 7 by 12. This is equation number 4. Okay, now compare this 3 and 4. So what we get? Slope of QR is equal to slope of PS, isn't it? Therefore, QR is parallel to PS. This is the second result. Now compare these two results. So first result, PQ is parallel to SR. And the second result is QR is parallel to PS. That means both opposite sides are parallel. So therefore, what is that? The ABCD, sorry. Here PQRS. PQRS form a parallelogram. Okay. So midpoints of sides of the quadrilateral form a parallelogram. Understand, children? Okay. Now we see the 14th one. PQRS is a rhombus. Its diagonal PR and QS intersect at the point M. So first you draw the rhombus. Okay, consider this a rhombus. This is the diagonals. Okay, now we see here you P, Q, R, S. PQRS is a rhombus. You know the properties of a rhombus. All the sides are equal and parallel. Sorry, all the sides are equal. Opposite sides are parallel. Okay. Then the diagonals bisect each other at a right angle. We are going to take now the second property. The diagonals bisect each other at a right angle. Bisect. Bisect means these two are equal halves. Here PR and QS intersect at M. So the point is M. The midpoint is M. Okay. Okay. So here S point is given 1, 1 and M is 2, minus 1. Here the points. If the coordinates S and M are 1, 1 and 2, minus 1. Okay, respectively. Find the coordinate of P. So here you consider the P coordinate is A, B. That is unknown. So you have to find out this unknown. Now we take the property. So this PM is perpendicular to SM, isn't it? Because these two are perpendicular bisectors, isn't it? So PM is perpendicular to SM. PM is perpendicular to SM. Okay. So now you take that property. PM is perpendicular to SM. Okay. So these two are perpendiculars. Okay, so the two are perpendiculars means you know that the slopes are M1 into M2 is equal to minus 1. If the two lines are perpendicular means what is the slope condition? The M1 into M2 is equal to minus 1. So now you take that condition M1 into M2 is equal to minus 1. Okay, so slope of see PM multiple of slope of SM, that is equal to minus 1. Am I correct, children? Okay. Okay, because these two are perpendicular. So what is the slope of PM? PM. See this PM. Here, so you take so slope means formula, you know that y2 minus y1 by x2 minus x1. This one you consider x1 y1. This is x2 y2. Okay. So PM. So y2 is minus 1 minus b. Okay. By x2 is 2 minus a. Okay. Okay. Now the slope of SM. Here x1 y1. M is x2 y2. Okay. So y2 is minus 1. Y2. The y1 is minus 1. Okay, by, so x2 is 2 minus 1. This is equal to minus 1. Okay, okay. Now, minus 1 minus b by 2 minus a, multiple of, here minus 2 by 2 minus 1 is 1. Okay, this is equal to minus 1. Okay, this 2 minus a you bring to the right side. So, here, what is here? Minus 2 of minus 1 minus b, that is equal to minus 1 of 2 minus a. 2 minus a. Okay, here minus minus you cancel it. 2 multiply inside. So 2 into minus 1 minus 2. Okay, 2 into minus b minus 2b. Minus 2b. This is equal to here 2 minus a. Okay, this minus a you bring to the left side. Okay, so that becomes plus a. Okay, here already 2. These two terms you bring the right side. So here minus 2 becomes plus 2. This minus 2b becomes plus 2b. Okay, so a is equal to 2b plus 2 is 4. This is one condition. Okay, So you take A is equal to 2B plus 4. Okay, you consider this equation number 1. Okay, now, so what is the given condition? QS is equal to 2PR. QS is equal to 2PR. Okay, here both sides, so you multiply 1 by 2. 1 by 2 of QS is equal to 1 by 2 of 2PR. Here 2 cancel. See, half of QS. Listen carefully. This is the QS diagonal. Okay, half of the QS means, can we take that is SM? Half of the QS is SM. Okay, because M is a midpoint. So these two lengths are equal. Okay, so half of the QS you take SM. Okay, so here you consider SM. This is equal to PR. So what comes here? SM is equal to length of SM is equal to PR. Okay? Okay. Now see SM. So SM. Here PR, can we write 2 PM? 2 PM, because this half of that, twice the half of that is equal to 1, isn't it? So twice PM is equal to PR. Okay? So you consider PR is 2 PM. 2 PM because M is a midpoint. Okay? So these two are equal halves. Okay? So PR is equal to 2 times PM. 2 times PM. Okay, so now take this condition. Then what is the length of SM? SM. Now we are going to find out the length of SM. What is the length formula? Length, that means distance formula. Square root of x1 minus x2 the whole square plus y1 minus y2 the whole square. What is the distance formula? Square root of x1 minus x2 the whole square plus y1 minus y2 the whole square, or x2 minus x1 the whole square plus y2 minus y1 the whole square. Both are same only. Okay. So SM. Here what is the S point? 1 comma 1. What is the M point? M is 2 comma minus 1. So here apply that, the square root of x1 considers x1 y1, x2 y2. So x1 is 1. 1 minus 2 the whole square plus of 1 minus of minus plus 1 the whole square. Okay, this is equal to 2 times of PM. What is the distance PM? See? So PM. Here also we apply the distance formula. The square root of x1 minus x2 the whole square plus y1 minus y2 the whole square. Here you consider the A point is, P point is A comma B and M is 2 comma minus 1. So you consider this x1 y1, M is x2 y2. Okay, now substitute here x1 A minus 2 the whole square plus B minus of minus plus 1 the whole square. Okay. Okay, now square on both sides. Square on both sides because we remove this square root. Okay, if you square on both sides. Okay, square root, square cancel. Here also square root, square cancel. Here 2 square, the square root, this square is cancelled. Okay, okay, here what comes see here? So 1 minus 2 the whole square means 1 the whole square. So 1 square is 1. Here 1 plus 2 is, 1 plus 1 is 2. 2 the whole square 4. Okay, this is equal to, here 4. 2 square is 4. Then A minus 2 the whole square plus B plus 1 the whole square. Understand children? Okay. See, now 1 plus 4 is 5. This is equal to 4 of, here you know in that equation 1 A is equal to 2B plus 4. This one you apply here. Okay, 2B plus 4 minus 2 the whole square plus of B plus 1 the whole square. Okay, so 5 is equal to 4 of, see 2B plus 4 minus 2 means 2. Okay, so here you take a 2B b plus 2 the whole square plus b plus 1 the whole square. Okay, 5 is equal to 4 of, here 2 you take outside. So if you take 2 outside in whole square means that is 4. Okay, 4 of b plus 1 plus b plus 1 the whole square plus b plus 1 the whole square. See, in these two terms b plus 1 the whole square is common. So 5 is equal to 4 of 4 here b plus 1 the whole square you take outside. Okay, so b plus 1 the whole square if you take means here comes 4 plus 1 is 5. So 5 is equal to 4 of 5 of b plus 1 the whole square. Okay, so here 5 cancel. Okay, this 4 you bring to the left side. So 1 by 4 is equal to b plus 1 the whole square. Now you take the square root. Okay, if you take the square root means b plus 1 the whole square is equal to 1 by 4. You take the square root. So here comes b plus square root square cancel. B plus 1 is equal to, the square root of 4 is plus or minus 2. Okay, so plus or minus 2. Okay, so plus or minus 1 by 2. So b plus 1 equal to here 2 values. Okay, 1 is plus 1 by 2. Okay, so b is equal to 1 by 2 minus 1. That is b is equal to minus 1 by 2. Okay, if you take minus 1 by 2 means b is equal to minus 1 by 2 minus 1, that is b is equal to minus 3 by 2. Okay, so how many values b? 2 values. Okay, so so here you write, if b is equal to minus 1 by 2 means what is a? A is equal to 2 of 2b, a is equal to 2b plus 4, no? Here substitute b value, that is minus 1 by 2 plus 4. So 2 cancel, so a is equal to 3. Minus 1 plus 4 is 3. Okay? If b is equal to minus 3 by 2 means, a is equal to 2 of minus 3 by 2 plus 4. Okay, so 2 cancel, so a is equal to minus 3 plus 4 is 1. Okay, so what are the two values for a and b? The p point 1 is minus 1 by 2, 3 comma minus 1 by 2, and 1 or p of 1 comma minus 3 by 2. Understand, children? These are the p point. Okay. Two values, either or, these two. Okay. Thank you, children.